On the Lions sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30 and a Lions first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the play.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. It's second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. Down the sideline. And he's in! Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Lions offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. On target to Laporta. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is hot! What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Detroit. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
The Lions will set up.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
21.
The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
13 yards on the play.
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
And the Lions first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lions. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. Inside the 30. yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. They'll look to throw here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. There's that man again. Another catch. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A win for the visitors, the Lions. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.